how's it going? This is my vlog for the 21st of December on Thursday, 10:36 p.m. I didn't do a video yesterday because I was just working, and and then I just passed out and I got too tired to do a video, and I went to sleep. I could have stayed up, I guess, to work. Maybe I would have, but I wanted to get to sleep earlier today because I was gonna hang out with my mom today because it's her birthday. So she was gonna call at 12:30. So I didn't want to be up all day and then like fall asleep and not be awake for that. So, but I did manage to sleep pretty well, and then I got up at like 9. It's 10:37 now. I just went to the store. I was working for maybe an hour or something. I don't know. So I'm at 38:11, like halfway through 38. And I already prepared the first 5 of 20 until the end, until 96. And so now I'm like really wanting to see if maybe I could finish this by today. I mean by this year, because it's the 9th, it's the 21st, so I guess I have 10 more days. But I have like 5 more decades. Finish the 30s and maybe a little bit, and then it's 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and then halfway through the 90s, so 5.5. Maybe I could do it. I think I started on halfway through the 29 yesterday, and I made it through to 38. So I was hoping I could do 10. So I would have done more than 10 a decade, or maybe even more than that. It's harder to get them done when you number them because I kept making mistakes, having to redo it. But, and one thing that actually got in the way big time yesterday was I had to drag. My hard drive filled up because I was downloading videos from YouTube of running races, which was like, made me kind of depressed. I don't like thinking about sports too much because it kind of reminds me that I'm just in my room all the time. But it was fun, and then I started doing free running parkour, and I saw all these videos in Boulder. They do it in Boulder, so I wanted to Google Earth all the cool places and the routes in Boulder for free running. And some people do some crazy stuff that I would never do. It's like way up. But I'd try the ones that are like not dangerous. But they didn't download right. For some reason, most of the videos from YouTube now don't download right, so I'd have to like screen capture them. Like it downloads in a file that my computer can't read. So I just copied the URL and put them in my notes to just watch them, because I can watch. I was listening to the book Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, and I was doing like Catholic Church and the schism and stuff. So then I got interested in like, the Orthodox versus Catholic, and so I'm watching this Catholic dude talk about it. So apparently with Orthodox, the Father created the Son and the Holy Spirit, but in Catholic, it was the Father and the Son together, they create the Holy Spirit. And then that, and apart from the Orthodox, those guys use leavened bread, the puffy bread, and they use the flat bread, unleavened bread. And but I found out one thing that I didn't realize was that the schism between left and right was caused by the Muslim invasion, because they controlled the Catholic Church. So, anyways, in 1453. But anyways, so I was watching a bunch of those videos, and then I got sucked down a rabbit hole of Hadrian's Villa and Hadrian's Mausoleum and Pompeii and different like Roman sites, because I was listening to this book, which is really big. I think I'm on like chapter 45 now of Decline and Fall, and I've been taking lots of notes, lots of interesting stuff going on, like interesting little tidbits I heard. So it'll be fun to go and look at that later, plug it into my site somehow. But so anyways, I showed how that site, I can just watch videos all day long, because I have to have the thing way on the side. So I'm downloading videos, watching videos, and while I'm working and listening to my book, which is kind of like taxing to my brain, which kind of causes me to make mistakes every once in a while, but it's not that bad. So anyways, yeah, I'm hoping I can get done. I want to see if I can get done with this. I mean, my birthday's, there's Christmas, but I'm not going to hang out with anybody on Christmas. I'm going to stay here. But then there's my birthday, 2 days after that, and I think if I have to, I'm just going to work all the way through. Maybe even today, try to not hang out with my mom much, just to try to get this done this year. That'd be cool. Get it done by the end of the year, because I started this project from scratch, it's 120,000, and then I would clean up the place and try to get a roommate, and then get going on the 40,000. And I think I screwed up the numbering at one point, and I have to put every 20 in a new folder, so I can control the numbers for screen captures. So there's a lot of time. That'll take a while. Just another big old project coming down. But this is its own, so just to know how many days it was to do the 3 sections, and then I can convert that into like a production scale. And I had some other ideas too. Whatever. They'll come back to me. See, because that's one cool thing when I'm sitting here all day long smoking weed and working on like tedious stuff. It gives me so much time to think of like ways to make the website, developed and connect different things that I made and make new things. But, it also kind of takes me farther and farther away from being done, So it's a paradox. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh wow, I can make a really freaking cool website. But I'm like totally out of money. I got a card letter from the IRS. I'm afraid to open it. I think I'll open it in front of my mom today. Hope they're not telling me I owe money. But I did pay. And then 2 of my credit cards are maxed out. But I'm paying off the one that's going to be 33% in like 6 months. I only have $1,700 on that. And then there's this other one that has $2,000 credit that I haven't even cracked into yet. So I think I'm going to run out of money. Because I got into crazy spending. I bought, it was like at the wrong time. If my mom sees this, she's going to get so pissed. I bought all these like cases. I have 5 cases of Matchbox cars, and then all the cars. Like yesterday, a couple days ago, I even blew like $130 on more, and I think I might even get a 6th case. 6 cases of them, because and there's 56 of them per case. So now I've got, with 5 cases, I have like, what is that? 5 times 50, that's 250, right? Yeah, it's 5 cases plus 6 times 5, 36, 286. So 280. So it's like bigger than Jay Leno's collection, and I could bring it up to like 336. So but because I was looking at my shower, and like I have a shower rack, and so I could put it right under it, and it wouldn't get in the way, because the shower rack is already kind of sticking out, and I have a thing that sticks out. So yeah, it'd be a good place to put it. The only problem is, if you have a shower when you're done, you would have to remember to push the shower up, otherwise it'll be dripping right on the cars, and that might get inside the case and get the cars wet. But I don't know, maybe not, because the cars were getting dripped on for like a year or something, because I put them right under the shower, on the shower rack, getting dripped on, like my Countach, and the paint got so fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. And the wheels don't move anymore, and I'm like, what am I? But that way I can get more cars. Because I'll pretty much fill up my stuff after I get the cars now. But all the cars have to be able to get to 60. This is a cool another project. I'm going to organize them based on 0 to 60. And then I'll put all the information on them, like typed out with rainbow colors on the bottom. And just have it in there and keep them in there in that order. So when you look at it, you're looking at it and how fast they go. So that's cool. That'll be really interesting. And then put that on my website. Include it into my, compare it with the bike racer levels and stuff. Like each car gets assigned a level. And there's only 100 levels, so you'd have each, I don't know, they have like a bunch of cars assigned per level. Anyways, But so I still could buy some more if I buy another case, because a lot of cars don't even get to 60, and they're the little fantasy goofy cars. So I'll put like another section for those, and then airplanes and stuff. But if a bobsled gets to 60, which I think it does, I'll include it in there. But anyway, and maybe a skateboard. Like if anybody rode a skateboard to 60, because there's a guy on a skateboard. Anyways, so so yeah, this book. I think, what chapter am I on? Yeah, I'm on chapter 54 of like 71. And I'm just about to start chapter 55, whichever one that one was. And the Byzantine Empire is kind of difficult to figure out. But each time I listen to it, I figure it out a little bit more. Just because it's so ridiculous. And another thing that this guy was saying, which was kind of interesting, was he was like totally siding. He's like this Catholic priest, super conservative. He's like, yeah, Putin attacked Ukraine because the Ukrainians wanted to make their own pontiff. And he wanted to bring Ukraine back into the fold of Orthodox, which is better because they're more conservative, because they're against transgenderism and like they're for the sanctity of marriage. And so I think it's true. I think that is a big reason why Putin did that. So yeah, I think they should make a new pontiff for Ukraine, because it's the schism between the totalitarian world and the free world. We're about to have a third world war, I think. Maybe not like necessarily a nuclear war, but anyways, I am gonna get back to work and enjoy my book, and the dream, the hope is alive still, that I'll be able to finish this sucker by the end of the year, and then look at it and see how many days it was, and see how, and then I can calculate how many hours or whatever per person for the whole thing. That'll be interesting to look at and make a little chart out of that or something, and compare it to the rest of my work. I can make a baseline productivity based off of this. I even did a lot of like screen captures to show it. I might put that on Flickr. Anyways, enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.